Welcome to special program on Thailand election 2023. You are with Nat Bunnang and Tulip Naksompoplao.
สวัสดีค่ะ very good evening as well. So even though the general elections are over, there's still more to come in terms of Thai politics, especially with the updates on forming a coalition, as well as updates from other parties as well. So we'll begin tonight with the latest in terms of the official election results.
So it's official, but it's not certified yet. But this is the number we get, the statistic we get from the Election Commission itself. Election Commission Chairman Ithipon Bunprakhong said that Move Forward Party of Pitha Limjaroenrat won 112 constituency seats and 39 party list seats, followed by Pheu Thai with 112 constituency and 29 party list seats. Phum Jai Thai with 68 constituency and 3 party list member parliaments. So just to give you an outlook though, Move Forward and Pheu Thai got the same amount of constituency seat. But the difference that they make is the party list seat. It means that Move Forward got more popularity vote than Pheu Thai party. And Palang Pracharat won overall 39 constituency and 1 party list seat. And the United Thai Nation Party wound up with 23 constituency and 13 party list member parliaments. The Democrat won 22 constituency and 3 party list seats. Chhat Thai Phattana got 9 constituency seats. Pracha Chat won 7 constituency seats and 2 party list member parliament. Thai Sang Chat won 5 constituency seats. Pheu Thai Ruam Phalang got 2 constituency seats. Chhat Phattana Kla won 1 constituency seat and Seri Ruam Thai got 1 party list seat and Thai Sang Thai won 1 party list seat. Ithipon added that the voter turnout was a record of 75.22%. The Move Forward Party also won landslide election victories in 8 provinces, taking all the seats being contested according to unofficial poll results. These include 8 seats in Samut Prakan, 8 seats in Nonthaburi, 5 seats in Rayong, 3 seats in Chanthaburi, 3 seats in Samut Prakan, 3 seats in Phuket, 1 seat each in Samut Songkhram and Trat. In Bangkok, the party grabbed 32 out of 33 seats and lost 1 seat in the constituency 20 to the Pheu Thai candidate by single-digit margin. So I have to say, it's the day of the orange color.
Exactly, because in Bangkok, we can see a landslide victory for the Move Forward Party. And not only that, in many constituencies in various provinces, whether it's Bangkok, its vicinities, and in urban areas, everything is orange. And it is completely the opposite compared to Pheu Thai Party, which initially thought that they would win a landslide victory, but this didn't happen. But it became a victory for Move Forward Party. And what is really interesting, though, is that the voter turnout is 75.22%. That is the biggest voter turnout in recent history as well.
As a lot of analysts expected, though, because judging from the advanced ballot, 90%, 91% turnout for the advanced ballot. So that's why they think this year going to be a big year.
Exactly. And only hours after the Move Forward Party was proclaimed the winner of the general elections, Pitha Limjaroenrat has announced that he will form a coalition government with Pheu Thai and 4 other smaller parties. Move Forward Party leader Pitha Limjaroenrat has begun the process of forming a coalition government with Pheu Thai Party as well as 4 other smaller political parties. Pitha estimates that the 6-party coalition will command a combined 309 seats in the House of Representatives. Pitha told during a news conference that they're confident that they will secure a majority for the coalition to move forward. He also said that he wants to form the coalition as soon as possible to avoid a political vacuum and to prevent a possible countermove by parties in the current ruling coalition. And according to the results by the Election Commission, Move Forward Party has won 151 House seats in the general election that comprises of 112 constituency MPs and 39 party list MPs, while Pheu Thai won 141 House seats. Pita said he called Pathongthan Shinawat, a prime ministerial candidate of Pheu Thai, over the phone this morning to invite the main opposition party to join Move Forward in forming a coalition along with the other parties such as Pracha Chat, Seri Rwam Thai, Thai Sang Thai, and Pen Tham parties. The 43-year-old would-be prime minister said there is no need to include other parties which are part of the currently ruling coalition. He said when he was asked to speculate on the Senate's stand on the appointment of Prime Minister, he said that he hopes that the will of the majority of the people will be respected. Under the current constitution, the 250 senators will have a say in electing the Prime Minister. Pita will need support from at least 376 MPs and senators combined to be an elected Prime Minister. Pita said the executive committee of Move Forward Party will meet this afternoon to discuss steps to be taken in forming the coalition. And later in the evening, the party will hold a victory celebration in Bangkok to thank voters for their support.
So meanwhile, Pheu Thai party issued a statement on Monday saying that it will not try to form a coalition in competition with the Move Forward party and will let the party do its duty as the core party in the formation of the new government. In the statement, the Pheu Thai party thanked the people for their overwhelming support of the pro-democracy camp, which reflects the aspiration for change in Thailand. The party congratulated the Move Forward party on its election victory, adding that it upholds the principle of democratic rule, accepts the Move Forward party's offer to join in the formation of a new government and the invitations to parties of the democracy bloc to join the coalition. I have to say though, this is one thing that I think it's should be rephrased by the media. I don't think that any one party or one group of political parties should brand themselves as political or pro-democracy. Because I think every political party in the election process are all in the democratic process. So it shouldn't be monopolized by any one group of political party just to call themselves democratic.
But we can say that the parties that are in this coalition government are mostly opposition parties, or we can say that they're on the liberal side of politics. So that would be much more appropriate compared to saying that they are pro-democracy, because like you said, every single party that joins this election, they are under this democratic process anyway.
So even though people expect Pita to be the next prime minister, he said it himself that would be the prime minister. A legal challenge is awaiting for him after the Move Forward party emerged as the winner on Sunday's general election. Last week, political activist Rungkai Likit Wattana filed a complaint with the Election Commission claiming that Pita is violating the constitution, which prohibits owners or shareholders of media firms from running for political office. Rungkai asked the Election Commission to disqualify and remove Pita from the race because he holds 42,000 shares in ITV, which is a media firm. ITV was Thailand's first independent broadcaster, set up in the aftermath of the May 1992 uprising and ceased operations in 2007. According to documents released by Isara News Agency, however, ITV is still an active media company engaged in radio broadcasting and operating an advertising business via its website. The company reportedly earned 21 million baht in revenue last year. On the ITV shareholder list of shareholders attending a meeting held in April last year, Pita was shareholder number 7138 with 42,000 shares. Pita has argued that the shares were under his name because he is the executor of his father's will. He claims that he submitted information about his ownership of the shares to the National Anti-Corruption Commission in 2019, but he is unsure whether they were in the first or subsequent submissions. His 2019 asset declaration contains no mention of the shares though. The Israel news agency concluded on Monday that Pitta actually holds the ITV shares and ITV is still active as it has submitted financial statements every year. So legally, it said it ceased operation, but practically it's still making profits every year. So it's not really closed itself down. If you still can make some profit and whatnot, it means you're still working.
And this has caused a lot of worries for the future of Pitta as well, because this is like another deja vu when we think about the future for a party. And that has put Thanathorn in jeopardy during that time. And he could not continue as a politician because of this issue where politicians are not allowed to hold shares from the media.
And if Pitta get disqualified because of this, Move Forward has no one else on the list for the prime ministerial candidate.
Exactly, because Move Forward Party has only nominated Pitta Limjaroenrat as the only prime ministerial candidate, whereas other parties, they have submitted at least 2 or 3 prime ministerial candidates.
So this might be an advantage for Pheu Thai party later.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if that does really happen. And now let's find out about the outgoing Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha. Many people are wondering what is his response after the elections, because the results, it revealed that he did quite poorly.
Yeah. We had Kitipat Chun Sukjit at the party, the United Thai Nation Party yesterday. Yeah. And we were trying to get a glimpse of him, but I don't think any media get to ask him any question or any response.
So it was a sad day for the United Thai Nation Party because the results were unexpected for them. So after the United Thai Nation Party didn't win enough seats in Sunday's elections, it has been mentioned that Prayut may consider ending his political career. United Thai Nation Party's deputy leader, Thanakorn Wangbunkongchana, said on Monday that he personally believes this to be the case, but Prayut has not spoken to him about his plans for the future. He said he has worked for the country throughout his life and for the benefit of Thai people throughout his 8 years as the Prime Minister. He personally believes that it is enough for him in the political arena, and this is what Thanakorn said to the media. He was speaking after the United Thai Nation Party, with Prayut as their prime ministerial candidate, failed to win as many parliamentary seats as expected. According to the Election Commission, the party won 23 constituency seats and 13 party list seats in the House. With Prayut as their prime ministerial candidate, many people believe that the party should have won more. Upon learning the results of the election, the party's executives discussed the future during an unofficial meeting. Thanakorn said he joined the party because of Prayut, so he would follow any of Prayut's decisions. Thanakorn is the PM's office minister in the Prayut government. And under these circumstances, he wished Prayut happiness in his life because since he became prime minister, he has gone nowhere to him.
So on Sunday night, Prayut said that he respects the election results, which see the Move Forward Party emerge as a top winner. He spoke briefly to the journalists as he was leaving the headquarters of the United Thai Nation Party. He thanked voters for their support for the party, and he said he will continue to perform his duty to the best of his ability in whatever capacity, and he will continue to serve the nation, religion, and the monarchy for the rest of his life. The outgoing Prime Minister said that he wished the country peace and order, and he has respect for the democratic process and the election result. Prayut is the Prime Ministerial candidate for this party, which is trailing far behind the major parties in the ongoing vote count.
But based on the results that we have gone through during the live coverage yesterday, the United Thai Nation Party, including the Palang Pracharat Party, were falling behind compared to Move Forward Party and Pheu Thai Party. So this can actually connote that people do want change and they don't want to see the military government anymore because they've been in power for technically 8 years already.
Well, to be fair, Prayut doesn't call himself as a military government though. He calls himself a politician.
Yes,
already.
he calls himself a politician, but when people look back at the government
How he ascended to power.
Yes, how he is sent to power in 2014, people still remember him as someone from the military and taking power of Thailand.
Talking about change, one that used to be very big party in Thai political history, Democrat Party, has some change going on again. Talking about how big it used to be like just between two camps, Pheu Thai and Democrat, lead from each side. They never mix together. If one is a government, another one will always be the opposition. But it has been these two sides of the politics until now, until actually last election.
Yeah.
And then now Democrat won very little seats, so much less than they expected. So the latest news is that the leader, Jurin Lasanavisit, announced his resignation after the party failed to gain seats in this election. Jurin Lasanavisit has resigned as leader of the Democrat Party to take responsibilities for the party's poor performance in the general election. In his live message to Democrat Party members at about 11:30 p.m. last night, Jurin congratulated the party's candidates who won their seats and offered moral support to those who did not. He also thanked former party leader Chuan Leekpai and Apisit Vechachiwa, members of the executive board and the party faithful for their support. Meanwhile, he said he has tendered his resignation as party leader, adding that he will remain with the party in whatever capacity. In a repeat of the poor performance in the last election in the capital, the Democrat Party failed to win a single constituency seat in the capital in the election. That poor poll performance prompted Apisit Vechachiwa to quit as party leader. The Palang Pracharat Party, which took 12 constituency seats in Bangkok in the last election, was completely trounced, not winning a single seat. Move Forward, which won 9 seats in the last election, appears to have won all but 2 seats. And we're not talking about the South yet, though. The South used to be a stronghold of Democrat Party, but if you look at the election map, there's still some Democrat Party there, but not as much as it used to be anymore.
Exactly, because when we look at the map, most of the constituency seats are still blue. So there is still some stronghold for the Democrat Party. But then, like you said, it has sort of reduced in numbers because there are other parties as well. And the Democrat Party itself has declined in popularity for many years already. And part of it is because there are more parties contesting in the election as well. And there are new parties with their own ideologies as well. And the newer generation would tend towards the new parties as well, one of them being the Move Forward Party.
Well, that's a wrap for this edition of our special program on Thailand election. But please do check out our website, thaipbsworld.com. We also have social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well. Just check whichever platform you feel comfortable. We always have news update, not just politics, anything that happened in Thailand.
Exactly. And do join us again next week for our continued coverage because we will still be here until Thailand forms a new government. So we'll see you next week. สวัสดีค่ะ